morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Our top story for you today: are you traveling this summer? The word is to avoid wearing your valuables.
As well, UAE shortens Friday prayers due to the weather.
We're talking about Mo Vlog's health scare.
And as well, rubbery watermelons have made it to the UAE.
Later on in the show, we're going to have the owner of Maki talking about how you can buy and sell a property in 8 seconds flat in Dubai.
It's 265 days since the genocide began on October 7 in Gaza. The current death toll stands at 37,765. The number of injured people is 86,499, and 1.9 million people have been displaced from their homes.
Weather today, we're going to see highs of 39 degrees Celsius in Dubai. The highest temperature recorded over the country yesterday was 47.5 degrees Celsius. That was in the Al Dhafar region at 2:15 UAE local time. That is toasty, and so is our talk topic for this morning. You're in love.
Yeah.
You've got your partner. You go on dates. Maybe you're living together. Maybe you're even married. But do you share your passwords with them? Do you let them into
the phone?
Your life. Your life.
I mean, this applies to everything. I mean, I feel like people who do ask for passwords are more of like, it's like if a person want to hide something on you, they will hide it, whether you know the password or not. Which, by the way, Mom, if she is watching, which she is, she knows my dad's passwords, but Dad does not know her password.
What?
Literally.
How? They're married, obviously. For how long?
They've been married for like, I'm 20, for like almost 30 years. And she still, till this day, my dad does not know my mom's password. We don't even know my mom's password. as like kids, we don't even know it. But she knows all of our passwords. And if anyone changes
it... Mom, you run a tight ship, I'll tell you that.
She literally has everyone under control. She has everything under control.
So is this a general topic in your home that like we don't know mom's passwords, but she has access to dad's?
Yes. It's like, it's like we all sit together. Sometimes we go like, do you know mama's password? Then we look at each other like, oh no, we don't. But weirdly enough, she knows our passwords. And then my dad is just like, he's very like, my dad barely talks. So like when it's like he barely talks. He just like gave up at this point. And we look at him like, haram.
There's a few strong females in his house. He just kind of enjoys.
That's true.
Happy. He's happy and content.
Exactly. If he's happy and content, and we go like, and my sister, she's very like, she would defend anyone's rights, and she'd be like, Mama, why do we not know your password, but you know all of our passwords?
And you know Dad's passwords.
Yeah, and then she just like, she laughs. She does not even reply.
Farah's mom is like puppeteering.
She is. She's micromanaging us, I think.
Micromanaging.
Literally, it's like, sometimes I look at her and I'm like, Mama, that's like sketchy. Why do you not want to? And funny thing is the fact that, you know what, at some point, she had our Instagram passwords, our phone passwords, our everything.
What does your dad... So, quick question, anyone watching, do you share your passwords with your partner? Ali, would you? If you're married, you would. Masa, share passwords? Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's just like, it's a convenience thing. So you're in the car, you need to look at maps, you need to make a call. You may not have internet, so you're just able to open your other person's and you just go in. Banking passwords, fine if you're married, but like it's less of a convenience thing because how often do you need to access your partner's banking? But it's just a handy thing. Maybe you want to just take a quick photo.
I mean, I don't know, but like for me, that is such a big deal. I would never give my password to anyone. I had like really like big fights with my mom regarding that, and I would be like, I would change she would know my passwords, and I'd be like, yeah, fine. Now that she knows it, I'll just like change it behind her back.
What are you hiding?
Nothing. It's just like
what's going on, Farah?
Nothing. It's just like because like I am a person. I love my independency, my privacy. I just like love it. And my mom, she would be like, oh, Farah, by the way, you changed your password. And I'd be like, how do you know? Were you trying to get through my phone? Are you saying that you don't trust me? Oh, yeah, she was. For sure she was. Or else how would she know? How would she know?
So, because you're at home together, you're living together, you go to the bathroom with your mom's checking your phone. Is that what's happening?
And then I don't know, because like she would my mom was very smart, so she would only confront me the next following day, because she knows that I would know that that was the moment that she figured out that I changed my password. You know, like that's how her thought process works. And then I go like, Mama, seriously? And then we would have like a full-on fight.
Why does she want to check your phone?
I don't know, because like she just wants to make sure that we are not doing anything wrong. But it's like, Mama, like if I wanted to do it, I will do it. Wallah, I will do it. Trust me, I will do it. Yeah. Point. I'm old now.
Farah's mom puppeteering at home. Okay, let's jump into our top stories of the day. Are you traveling this summer? If so, avoid wearing your valuables. The UAE's Ministry of Foreign Affairs posted a warning to Emiratis who are planning to travel to specific countries this summer due to a rise in theft.
So the post reads as follows: due to the high numbers of thefts involving UAE nationals, Spain, Georgia, Italy, the UK, France, and Austria, MOFA advises Emirati travelers to exercise caution and vigilance.
They break it down by saying to avoid wearing valuable items, i.e. if you've got a nice ring or a fancy watch, leave it at home. They also say keep your official documents secure at your place of residence, get your passport into that safe, and if you're booking cars and hotels, do it only through reputable global companies to avoid scams and fraud.
MOFA also urges UAE nationals to follow travel guidelines specific to each destination. Register for the ElHadidy service. Save the emergency contact number for the UAE nationals, which is 0097180024. If you need emergency help, the UAE is behind you. And as well, UAE shortens, which is really amazing at this point, right? Because like my sister has told me about that, because she has gone to Spain and she has like her phone with a cover that has like a thing that she can like have on her hand. It's like a rubber thing that's attached to her hand, because apparently they do steal the phone. And as well, my cousin in London has the same cover, because like apparently that people walking through the motorcycles, they could just like grab your phone.
It's just, like, really common. You're on the side of the street. Really common. It happens that the motorcycles, the bicyclists will bike past you, swipe it from your hand.
That's true. And you know, honestly, at this point, I think if you would travel and you know, like go through such a thing, it would really ruin your travel. So just like maybe if being careful, it's better to be safe than sorry. So.
And I've heard in London specifically, watch theft has just quadrupled, and they're putting measures in place to stop it happening. But like the reality is, the luxury watch market has skyrocketed in the last few years. There's a local creator in Dubai. He's made 20 million apparently from his luxury watch website. But people want to, you know, have this status symbol. But the reality is, you're wearing on your arm someone's salary for a year, so you're potentially wearing a target. I've seen people doing with their rings. You can, people are buying fake rings to travel with. So like if it gets stolen, it's fake.
Nothing. Yeah, I know. I mean, at this point, my cousin in London has told me, you know, like someone tried to like take her phone away from her, but because it was attached to her hand.
That's really smart. I hadn't heard of that before. But
yeah, you can get like the cover. She got it online, and honestly, it's really good, and it's very like it works for you if you're like in countries like that. And my sister as well, she got the same cover, and you know, like whenever like she goes out, she has like a bag that's like a cross bag, so that no one really takes anything from the bag, or like no one just like take the thing, just like.
And the UAE did pinpoint specific countries where Emiratis have been targeted in the past. However, I think we are in a bubble here, in a bubble of safety, and we're so lucky. So I think it's whenever you leave the UAE, I would have like my safety alarm on, or try to remember that like, okay, you can't save your table with a phone.
That's true,
you should have these like crossbody things. It's all great safety things that we should remember.
It is, and it's very hard, by the way, for us, like because like we live in the UAE, so we are so used to the safety. We are so used to having everything, you know, catered to us. So when we travel, we do tend to like think like, oh yeah, it's not going to be that bad. It's going to be like fine, and we do take the warning for, I would say, like granted and really lightly. And then if you end up getting like having your things stolen, that's when you're going to be like, oh my God.
That's when, if you're an Emirati, you can use that emergency number. Speaking of always looking out for its people.
Well, it's really hot, and the UAE shortens Friday prayers because of the heat. Dubai's summer heat is no joke, so the UAE is shortening Friday prayers as the weather crosses 50 degrees. They're keeping it short and sweet to keep everyone safe, and so authorities have urged imams to limit Friday sermons to 10 minutes. Now, this new rule kicks off on June 28, which is today, and lasts until October. The aim is to protect worshippers from the intense heat.
By making these adjustments, they aim to safeguard both physical health and spiritual well-being, as the authority emphasised that facilitation and ease are fundamental principles in Islam, prioritising the protection of life and health.
This decision aligns with the UAE's approach and wise leadership, which implements legislation and policies to ensure the well-being of its citizens. Which, by the way, last Friday, I love Friday prayers. It's just like, it's a beautiful, I would say, scene to me, and it's like, just like, it makes me feel really, I would say, like I don't know, it's like my heart just like gets really warm, like seeing like all of them standing, you know, for Friday prayers, and it's very sweet. And I saw a guy standing, and he was like lifting his leg up and down because of the heat, because the mosque is probably like full, so they do continue like following, like they pray outside of the mosque. And it's like, I was like thinking the whole time, like haram, you know, like it's very sad that they have to like pray, but because of the heat, they're just like, their legs are like going up and down.
And I think we've seen such tragedies this year from Hajj, and our thoughts and prayers are with everyone who lost their lives this year, that it's great to see the practical steps being taken. It's just a case of the authorities jumping in and making a practical call for the people while still allowing prayer, just making sure that it's safe, which was a great initiative. And as you said, it begins today until October, when we will feel a respite from the summer heat. Speaking of health and well-being, we're going to jump into a story that went live yesterday. First of all, shout out to Mo Vlogs. This morning, the top YouTuber shared a medical health update, basically with a shocking image on his feed, in which he described a health condition that he went through yesterday.
He wrote, "I've never had something like this happen to me. Please, if anyone has ever experienced something like this, message me. Health is everything. I'm still going to fight on 6th of July. I just had this emergency today, but I'm feeling better now. God is good. I still don't know what caused this. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Everything happens for a reason."
So the outpouring of love on this post was real, and the photos really do show, like, basically he said the muscles contracted on his face, and that had never happened to him before, so he was in shock. And today, he says he's feeling better. It was probably an allergic reaction, but he took time to thank everyone for his prayers. So what's happening is, in a couple of weeks, the social knockout is happening, which is a big influencer fight. It's like a media hype frenzy. So when he posted this, everyone's like, are you posting this because of the fight? But he acknowledged, he was like, no, like, this happened. And it was weird and scary. Like, could you imagine all of your muscles just going like this? And I'm concerned for him, because I'm like, is that stress? Remember, did something happen to Justin Bieber?
Yes, he had like his facial, I would say, face paralysis.
Yeah.
And everyone thought that he canceled his concert because he is like, he was lying. It was not really real. However, he posted, I remember that back then, like a video of his face, and it was actually like paralyzed, and it was sad because like I think because of stress. I promise you guys, stress can really, really, really be the root cause of all of the, you know, like diseases, a lot of like complications that you can face throughout your day, and the list goes on and on. But just like, because I think it's probably like stress because of the social knockout, maybe
that's
thing.
the thing,
and maybe he's stressed from other things too. You know, you never know, but it like shows, and it's sad that he had to post a video to prove to people that it's not like he just wants to quit or he just wants to like back away.
Yeah, true. Well, he's actually going to go ahead with the fight.
Yes, he will, because like it's like, I think honestly, just like if someone says they're sick, I think, you know, like maybe we should just like believe that they are sick. And they because it's like sad that he had to post that, and just like, it's like, guys, like, I promise I am having like this and that, you know.
And if he hadn't posted, there'd be questions.
That's true.
The life of online personalities, there's no book for how they need to deal with things. But seeing that yesterday, we really do. He says he's feeling better, but we hope that there's a speedy recovery and that's the end we hear of it. And social knockout, this just adds to the hype, so we'll definitely be watching out for Mo when he jumps into the arena then. Another story that's going viral, not just here, but across the world.
So, of course, you guys, if you are on TikTok, you must have seen that video of the rubbery watermelon. So, well, they have made it to the UAE. As I said, if you are on social media, you must have come across the videos of the rubbery fruits across the United States, but it may have reached the UAE as a Dubai mom influencer shared her experience with the rubbery watermelon.
Yeah, she did. I saw this video yesterday and I was like, what's that? So you kind of have to watch the video, so if you can see it here. The fruit, in their estimation, had a plastic skin texture that easily separated from the flesh. So if you imagine like a watermelon is like juicy, and this was just like breaking apart in a rubbery fashion. And other fruits have also been going viral in the USA for doing the same thing.
That is true. And as well, of course, we don't understand why. However, according to PubMed, National Library of Medicine, they said that this could be due to COVID, as they have said that over the past 6 years, food quality has significantly declined due to the chaotic mineral nutrition application, preference for less nutritious crops, highly yielding varieties, and shifting from a natural to chemical farming.
I just want to say, on that, I would just want to stall it because I think that we should wait for an answer from the authorities before we would even jump into those conclusions. My summary of it was that it's just like, this is what happens when a watermelon is extremely dry inside, and it's like the frying pan videos that go viral.
Yeah,
I could be so wrong here, but when someone's like frying an egg outside in Dubai,
it's not true.
Not possible. And so like people like they'll heat up the pan inside and they'll go outside. I don't know, but I wonder if there's a mechanism to make watermelons super dry from the outside, like put it in a dryer, put it in an oven, I don't know, and then you get the rubbery texture and then you can make your viral video. I don't know.
I mean, it could be, but also, by the way, that's why I have gone all organic and all healthy, because I know for a fact fruits has been different. Like, for example, like the blueberries, I used to get them before, and if I would keep them in the fridge for so long, they would mold.
Well, let's talk about blueberry seasons, because sometimes they're just like little balls of heaven. And then other times they're teeny tiny and they suck. So it's seasonal as well.
I know, but still, I don't know, to me, the fact that, because it's not the only video, you know what I mean? It's I have seen a lot of videos.
Look at that.
My TikTok is filled, my For You page, it's filled with watermelons looking how can that be? Because of I don't know,
what country produces watermelon? I'd rather go there and just eat my watermelon in the country that produces it, because you just eat it fresh.
Yes, it's actually very healthy, as health officials have advised. I saw an interview online that it's better to have fruits and food from the origin of the country that actually produces it.
Okay, so get your watermelon from China and Turkey. They're the largest producers of watermelon in the world, and ideally, I'm so bad on fruit. How is it grown on a?
I mean, I don't think that it's grown. I think that they get it from there, and maybe that as well could be a reason why it gets so dry and so rubbery. Could be, I'm not sure. And because as well, by the way, because when they are giving it to the other countries, right? They will need to have they will need to, I don't know, maybe put some chemicals.
The chemicals that preserve life.
Exactly. Yeah. To make sure that it does not mold over. I don't know, but I think this is not okay. There must be some explanation that I'm still waiting for.
Absolutely. I just looking at these videos, it was such a shouldn't, but I'm watching it and I don't know why. 8:50 on Friday morning, which means we're jumping into our guest segment. We're so excited because we love talking property in Dubai. It's a big topic, and today we're going to talk about how you can buy a property in 8 seconds. Is it possible? We've got the owner of Maki joining us on the show, Amin Mahlouf. He'll be with us after this very short break. Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today's guest is Amin Malouf, the owner of Maki. This is an online platform that allows you to buy and sell property in Dubai in 8 seconds without an agent. Today, Amin's going to tell us exactly how that works and also share details on how you can get your hands on a $10,000 reward. Very interesting. Welcome to the show. So excited to have you on.
Nice to meet you.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Again, if you can explain the concept of the platform.
So actually I created online structured. It's like the same way that the agent is doing, but it's fully online. So no one can, like try to forget something like the agents, or no one will waste your time a few hours. Like you can just submit your interest, all of your documents, and whatever property that you will choose, you can just buy it within a few seconds.
Let's talk about that few seconds. My limited knowledge of buying property in Dubai is you need to go to the DLD. There's a lot of paperwork. How does 8 seconds work?
So first of all, there's two options. Number one, which is off plan. When you're buying off plan, we can make it in 8 seconds. This is actually our record. We sold the offline property was in 8 seconds. So there is only 6 steps. If you'll do everything very fast, you can finish it in 8 seconds. This is like your maximum. It's all about your signature and that's it. Okay. The second option is the secondary. The secondary will take time. Like the maximum that you can do within 30 minutes, then you will book on the next day, schedule in the Byline department. That's it.
Okay. Interesting. Well, because I'm actually looking towards investing, so I think I might.
This is
need
the chance.
that, literally. So how can you make property buying in Dubai hassle-free for the user?
Because I structured everything online. Like there is AI generated, like I generated this platform by AI. So everything's already structured there. So, like the human soul, like the human brain, which is real estate agents, they might forget something. They might forget some fees, some charges. Then they might be just sleeping, right? If you're in China right now, you can submit, like send your inquiry to the real estate agent, but at the end you will wait like few hours until he will wake up, you will reach his office, then he will send you all of the information. Plus he might forget maybe the floor plan. Maybe you want to choose another series. On our platform, we already, we uploaded everything there. We are not hiding anything from the customers or the users. So whatever you want, you can just choose it and just buy it.
So you've just removed the agent from.
I just structured every single thing online.
And did this come from another market? Like, did this idea is it new to the UAE?
I will tell you. In the UAE it's number one. I didn't find anyone like this.
Okay. Interesting, because we know that Maki is the #1 application, on the App Store.
Yeah, we're achieving. Yeah.
How do you think you guys have achieved this milestone?
Well. It's just a new idea. Like no one heard about this. Like how you can buy real estate online. Everyone will think who will talk with you. Everyone's thinking like a human brain. If I will inquire right now to you about any property that I want to buy, so what's gonna happen? First of all, you'll tell me, hi, how are you? Which is already like 5 minutes that I lost my time with you. So what I did on Maki, everything is just online within few clicks. If you're ready, you can buy it. So everyone was interested, what's this? And we achieved #1 in the App Store only because of the search. So everyone's searching Maki, what's this? Then on Google, it was Google, Apple Store, downloads. Yeah, that's it. It's the search and the downloads.
So you're accepting crypto for payments as well.
Yeah.
What has the interest been like since you announced that?
So actually about crypto, UAE Central Bank, they banned crypto like Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana. So what we have done, we took the legal crypto, which is dirhams, dollars, euros. So you can buy only with legal crypto. Because otherwise, if I would be accepting Bitcoin, what's going to happen? You can pay something. Today, Bitcoin is 60,000. After 1 minute, it might be 61,000 or even less, 58,000. So I'm accepting only legal crypto, which is USD or Euro or dirhams.
Okay.
Well, are you pro-organic way of investing in property or more supportive of the use of the platform online? Like, are you more like, because some people, would rather go and actually go pursue the property in an organic way, right?
Physical viewing, you mean?
Yes, physical viewing and going like physically to the places, so to sign all of the contracts and all of the papers. Or are you more supportive of like the online?
Actually, it's very interesting because if you want, you can you can see, you can schedule a booking for the ready property, only the ready property, not the properties that's under construction or not the offline properties. So you can schedule the physical viewing and you can just go and see the property. But for the offline, which is very interesting because all the real estate agents, they are selling offline only by pictures. And every single person that bought an offline property here, he bought it only because of the pictures and the videos. So this is the same way that I'm doing on the platform. For the ready properties, if you wish, you can schedule the booking and you can just... so my main point was for the physical viewing that you're the hero in your life and there is no agent that will tell you, yeah, have few clients interested, so if you want, you can leave your check right now. No one will push you, like no one will try to play on your feelings, emotions to keep you here.
There's so much interest in buying property in the UAE. There's so much hype around it. Can you tell us a little bit of like, what's it like behind the scenes in terms of the interest in property in Dubai right now?
What do you mean?
As in, interest is in how many people you have getting in touch with you, being like, I want to buy a property today.
With me personally?
With Mickey?
Well, with Monkey, there was a lot. Like, because first of all, when I arrived to Dubai, I was a real estate agent. So when I started my real estate agent career, I was like, I got like the maximum per year. I got around 100 property sale, not like fully deal that I sold, just I received sellers. On Maki, we received 700 sellers in 24 hours when we achieved #1 application in UAE.
Wow.
Everyone was just submitting, and honestly, I was super surprised because I didn't expect that much of people will trust their documents, which is passport, proof of address, Emirates ID, because I'm doing the full KYC before submitting or selling or any buying process of the properties. So I never expected that I will receive that much of people that will trust their documents, title deed, their pricing, what they need, and they scheduled the photo shoot, and we did all the stuff.
Can I ask if you think this is so you're moving the agent, and I think to a lot of people, we have such interesting conversations with agents over the years. There's a bit of a negative stereotype, so you've removed that. So, but is Maki a buyer's platform or a seller's platform?
It's actually just a platform like Amazon, so you can sell and buy the property. So me as a seller, I can place my property on sale there. You can buy it. That's it.
But who do you think it benefits more?
What do you mean?
Do
Who will
you
benefit
think
more between the seller and the buyer?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think both sides, because it's like we can save time a lot, because you can just submit your property and done. Then the buyer, when he will be buying, no one will reach you like, hi, I have a buyer and all this stuff. How are you? How is your family? No one will talk with you like this. So if you have a ready buyer, you will just see his check, submitted, deposit, done. Next, to book the DLD appointment, done. You're arriving to the DLD, submitting your fingerprints, receiving the checks, everything's verified, done, your property is sold.
This might come off as personal, all right? So why do you think people should trust you in investing property in Dubai?
Well, not me, my company, Maki, because first of all, we are saving time. And the main thing that I think everyone already saw this, if I'm a seller and I'm selling my property on Maki, if I will put, let's say, 1 million dirhams property price, it's going to be 1 million dirhams. It will be online and you will see this. So there is no agent that will tell you it's actually 1.2 million and 200,000 in his pocket. So whatever the seller will place and whatever the buyer will see, this is the real price that was placed by the seller. So there is no one of our human soul or human brain that will be in the middle that will be changing the price, which is increasing or decreasing the price.
So no agent's fee, but then how does Maki make money?
Well, actually, we are a real estate agency. So of course, like we're receiving commission from the developer, and if you're a buyer by law, you will need to pay 2%. So we are our licensed real estate agency, but we don't have an agents. But of course, we'll need a license to sell properties.
Understood.
In Dubai. Yeah.
Can you share more details about another feature of Maki that people have been talking a lot about, which is the referral program? And you're saying there's a $10,000 referral program. Can you explain how that works?
So actually, I took this from the bank, from a lot of banks. I saw they have like a lot of structure, like register now and get this amount, this rewards. So if you will open Maki and you will refer the links to anyone and any of them will make the transaction, you'll get $10,000 in rewards. So you can just open Maki, copy the link, send it to anyone who want to buy a property, or just for everyone that you know. So one of them, if he will buy the property, you will get $10,000.
Wow, and just give us a little Snapchat, like tease us with the rewards. What are we looking at?
What do you mean?
Like what would the rewards be?
$10,000?
$10,000?
Yeah, $10,000.
If I refer Farah,
Yeah, and she will buy the property. It doesn't matter what's the amount.
That's a tasty,
Yeah,
that's a tasty thing to get us on the app, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you want to invest. So so that's amazing.
Yeah, I
that's,
actually do.
You are incentivizing everyone.
Yeah, if you want to know honestly from where is the $10,000, I will tell you honestly, it's all from the commissions, because I like to share more. It's not about that, the real estate agents and every single person that's selling and here real estate, I see that they are just, like kickback and topping up the amount, and they're just trying to take more. But my vision, I just want to grow. I just want to show that there is another game for the real estate. You can just do it online. So I'm sharing. So let's say if she will buy something, let's say the commission is 5%, it will be around 50,000 dirhams. Okay, I will get less, but I will share with you $10,000 because you share the link to her.
People interested in property market in Dubai, take note of that referral program.
Exactly. I mean, honestly, that's brilliant. But will Maki have new features added in the future?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
you share?
You will see it. Like what? What do you want
tell us.
Well, first of all, we are already working on the rent. Yeah, but I know that there is booking, but it's not very easy. But we are working on it to make yearly rent on Maki, which is not that easy because rent is such more complicated than sale.
It is.
Yeah.
Interesting. This is the evolution of the property market in Dubai. You can now buy and sell properties in 8 seconds, which is the record for Maki, and they've also got a $10,000 referral program if you're using their app. How interesting. That is Amin Maki, who is the owner of the app. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Always welcome.
Thank you, Farah.
Thank you, Casey.
That brings us to the end of the show on this Friday morning. Have a beautiful weekend, and we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Bye-bye.